Hey viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Gemini for the month of November, a little bit over 2025. Thank you all for being here. I'm just trying to stop this camera from shaking. It always shakes. Okay. So let me just do one small thing because it was stable, and then when I start recording, it unstabilizes. Here we go. Sorry about this. So I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this coffee cup reading. I hope you'll enjoy it, my dear Gemini. It's about all areas of your life, everything that's happening now. November, a little bit over. I'm doing it in October for November. And a little bit over 2025, like I said. And then there are a lot of things happening in your cup. I can see foundation changes that are changing everything. Something like really profound movement in your life that's changing your life. It's just overwhelming what I'm seeing in your cup. It's just incredible, that's for sure. So I'd like to say thank you all for being here, and I'm in gratitude for your support, especially those of you who are supporting me by watching 1 or 2 extra videos for the support of my health. I'm really in gratitude for that. And I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you, and my sincere blessings to all of you. My dear Gemini, prior to this, if you're new to the coffee cup, I always meditate and I'm given a lot of information. I write it down on a piece of paper and deliver it to you at the end of this reading, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so now glasses on and let's have a look at your cup. It's really incredible. Right, as I said, yes, I did show it to you. It's just magnificent. First and foremost, what I'm seeing here is that there are some obstacles and challenges that you will overcome. And these obstacles and changes are starting in October, right at the beginning. Even though this reading is for November, they have started in October. That's what I'm trying to say. And they are to do with challenges to do with a lot of truth that's getting revealed. You're seeing things clearly. Your eyes are opening. In fact, I saw that over here so quickly, so big, that, you know, someone's eyes are opening up, seeing a lot of truth, a lot of hidden factors. This process will start from October, and it's going to go on for some time, maybe even 18 weeks, October, and then 18 weeks, including October. There is going to be a situation where a lot of truth slowly is coming out as you're in the process of transitioning into some new way of life, a new chapter of life. A karmic chapter is ending and one that's coming, but there is a lot that you will have to process and go through and deal with. I can see the challenges and the obstacles are a little bit difficult, but they're all necessary for the change that's coming in your life and the life that is destined for you. You see, finally, you'll get to understand this process of 18 weeks from October onwards. It's going to be a long process of you constantly seeing the truth and learning about people that you've trusted, people in your life, people that you care about. A lot of facts are coming to light. Family matters that are getting released, and you're finally seeing things clearly. There's a lot of that. Leaving someone in the cold, being left in the cold, feeling abandoned, or something like that. Or even there is a situation where there is a negative situation where you've got to make a choice, and you don't, and then you're stuck in a way. You didn't want to make a choice, and then you were enforced by this choice, and it's like, it looks to me like finally, no matter what, even though you didn't think it was the right time for you to make a choice, but somewhat, you are forced to make this choice, even when you weren't ready. And even though it wasn't the right time, maybe time was an issue here. Time, the clock is there. So finally, you are making this decision. It was enforced because it was part of your destiny. Now the timing for something to end and for you to proceed to a new way of life. It takes a lot of strength sometimes to recognize that there may be a need for a change in any kind of a situation, whether it's a home situation, relationship, work situation. It is time, you're going through knowing that it takes a lot to change. to make the change, that the change is needed. That's for sure. And there is a situation being caused by two, you and someone. It's not only yourself. When you were torn between whether you should do something or not, somebody not enforced it, but someone helped you or supported you or inspired you. A water energy here, very strong. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This person became the reason for you to take a step into something maybe you were not ready to take a step to. Yeah. So you're finally taking a step, and it looks to me like it was supported by this person. You are going to go through, I see not one, but two, but three even, maybe even more, healing processes that you haven't healed in a long time in your life. You're going to go through that and go through healing. You're going to go through upgrade in your life. You're ranking up to high levels of understanding. The changes that are happening are uplifting you. They're making you see things clearly. You're seeing things like you've never seen before. You're finally realizing that you are empowered and you were deserving of what happened, even though you were not ready. But that push was important, and that push did help you achieve a lot of stability and a lot of healing. Believe it or not, there's a lot of healing. Like, you might have not even thought it was for healing when you did take the step, but then you're realizing there's a lot of healing happening here for you. Now, I do see someone of fire energy here, very strong. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And I also see an air energy here. A strong air energy here too, which could be you, my dear Gemini, because you're an air energy. It can be someone else that might have air energy in them too. But I feel like you are finally empowered, and it's you, this air energy. You might be an air energy that has some strong fire energy in you. I feel that. And I feel some of you might have a little bit of Taurus in you, because I'm seeing Taurus here too. But it shows to me that one chapter is ending and you're transcending to high levels. And after this chapter, there is a lot of money coming your way, extraordinary amounts of money. And you are really going to be in control of everything. It's like you're transcending, ranking up to high levels. I'm seeing a lot of truth. Again, it shows to me like you're actually talking about it now, like you were seeing it, you were processing it, and now once the healing starts, this new beginning of life is making you see a lot of truth and talk about it and realize a lot of things. And with that comes a reality that you will come to terms with, that destiny was controlling everything. And you were meant to be where you are, where you ended up being, because you're leaving a place, you're moving away from a situation. Some of you could be a new job, a new career. Some of you are new residence, a new home, a new city, a new suburb. I see destiny controlling things and maneuvering you. And I see a beautiful dove over this, a beautiful dove, meaning you are going to have your peace ultimately. You will have peace of mind and absolute power. I also feel like you are going to be taken care of. There's someone watching over you. The guidance that I see here, like the heavens, they are watching over you, and they are going to raise your vibrations. You are very much protected. Your standards are raising also. Like, you want to live in a very high class kind of a life, and that's bringing a lot of expansion in your mind. You want to live a life of comfort, a life of extravagance, a life of, high standard. You want to live a life of high standards, and you're bringing that on, and you're doing it. You're imposing that in your life. So that's really wonderful. Your health, you're taking care of your health even better. I see you abstaining from things that are bad for you. You're really abstaining from anything that's negative. Some of you even, from doing anything that's wrong, like drinking or overspending or doing something. That too, you're sort of trying to control situations so that you are in absolute control. So there's a great positive movement forward, without a doubt. So much so that it's like you're finally realizing that you've been put in a place where you are protected, loved, taken care of, and a lot of the dreams that you have had in the past, they're all manifesting now. Maybe a lot of dreams that you had wished for, daydreamed about, now you're actually living that which you dreamt about or wanted in the past. So that's very important. Okay. Now, moving on to the next level here. What is this? Beautiful. This is a boat or a fish. It looks incredible. It's a boat and a fish mixed together, like a whale, but in a boat shape. This looks to me a really positive movement forward when you get what you need. You're getting what you really needed rather than what you wanted. Maybe you wanted it for the longest time, then you gave up on it, and then it became a necessity. And it's something you need, and you're finally getting it. This looks like to me like a home. It looks like a office. It could be a business. It could be a place you wanted always to live at. It is a place, it is a situation that's going to transcend you to high levels. You might be working hard, but the working hard is going to be all worthwhile because you're finally reaching to a level where you are happy, where you are going to live the story of what you wanted, and you are taking control also. A situation where you are in control. Maybe you were under other people's influence, excuse me, and control for a longest time, and now it's like finally it is you in control of your life. You are going to be so empowered. I also see that now is the time for you to take action, and you're taking action. Some of you might be, money is coming in, that's for sure, but you're taking action. You've got steady progress, but you want a little bit more. I think you might be moving for work, or even perhaps moving for long term. But I also feel like there may be a situation where you might work a little bit part-time extra. There could be something like that, or a side hustle of some sort. You are manifesting money, you're bringing money on, money's coming, and you're doing quite well. Some of you are reaching to a level where it could be a management kind of a situation where you're ranking up, high ranking. So that is truly magnificent. And then over here, I'm seeing that what I saw in the boat and the whale together, it's leading to an amazing foundation. You're finding a place where you feel abundance, because I also see, wow, is this the clover? It is, yeah. Just bear with me. This is abundance coming from, it's amazing. It's a clover with a ladybug, like a ladybug kind of a thing. It looks like a bug with dots, polka dots on it. That's why I'm saying ladybug. Okay, so abundance is coming and luck is on your side. You are going to be very happy. You are going to be very lucky. Play the lotto or the lottery. I do feel like something big is happening, something major. And I also see abundance is coming to you. So money is coming to you. Happiness is coming, a great mindset, peaceful, foundations, having your own place, feeling you've got your own place, your own home, your own office, absolute power. But I do also see unexpected money that you didn't expect coming to you. So that's for sure. All that is happening. It's all happening beautifully for you. And I see finally you will have balance in your life like you've never had before. Absolute balance, a sense of freedom. You feel powered, empowered, powerful, freedom. You know, you're becoming very knowledgeable. You're becoming very wise. I guess maybe you were not living in a happy life. You were not able to achieve all this or reach to this level. But living the way you're living now, things are looking spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. There is something ending. I also see someone maybe going out of your life, stepping out of your life, or the end of a situation. There may be an older woman, excuse me, an older woman, something about a relationship with an older woman. It could be a relationship with an older woman that might be ending. I'll just have a sip of water. I feel like my throat is drying up maybe a little bit. Yes, sometimes I don't drink water enough. And I keep telling myself I've got to. Okay. As I was saying, glasses back on. Yes, an older woman is stepping out of your life, leaving your life, perhaps. I do see that there is that was a feminine energy. Yes, I was certain. I wanted to see if there was gender, but it looks like it's a female. Yeah. There is some sort of something that needs, some details need your attention. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know what is it all about, but maybe it's to do with expecting or doing too much or trying to be perfection, doing things in a perfect way, or perhaps handling situations carefully. That's what it is. You've got to handle situations carefully and look for details, how to sort of how to deal with details, especially if you're dealing with someone that might be a little bit difficult or might be a situation at work. But ultimately, I do see you enjoying a sense of satisfaction that's coming along in your life with everything you've done. It's like, it's, to be quite honest with you, it looks like everything that's happening and all the great things and all this abundance and happiness and peace and foundations and, peace and you are going to be in gratitude. I see that. And I see also that deep inside, if you don't know, so that you are aware, you earned all this. You have gone through so much. And everything that you're receiving now as blessings is because of your hard work, because of your sacrifices and your hard work. You are going to be meeting someone in the near future, someone very faithful and very loyal. This is the most important factor that you need to know. And it's like a glimpse into the future, like I'm showing a glimpse into the future. If it's not straight away, there's someone faithful and loyal. That's how you'll know who this person is. Someone that you can say 100% that this person is faithful and loyal. And you're meeting them. And you're developing incredible connection with this person. You're recognizing who you are, your strengths, and how powerful you are because of this person and because of their qualities. Like, this is incredible. What they possess, you will adore and you will be in need of, not now, in a few months' time. It's showing to me that it's not now. It's a little bit later. I know the universe works in mysterious ways. But sometimes surrendering to the flow of life gets you to the next level. So while you are surrendering and allowing things to come, allow them to come in your life. Let them come. They will come naturally. You don't have to push anything. You don't have to do anything. You have to get over trying to control situations or people that you cannot control. You have to get over that. Even though you might be very much in depth, like in deep romance with, really care about someone, trying to change them is going to be very difficult. So you will need to know that so that, you're aware of it. Enjoy your life. Be happy. There's so much strength and power for you. And don't try to change things that are impossible to change, because some things seem to be impossible. And that's why the heavens or the universe are letting you know to take it the way it is and see what happens, because there may be a surprise along the way. Talking about surprises, I see a very strong, powerful earth energy entering your life. This person that has earth energy might also have fire energy with them. But it's showing to me that this person is someone that you will yet to meet. You haven't met this person. For those of you who have just recently met someone that's earth energy and fire, which I'll tell you what they are in a moment, then you know that that is the person that you were destined to meet, the person that has the quality of loyalty and they're faithful and loyal, and you will love that about them. That's the part that you will adore about them. So the earth energy that I see the strongest here, it is someone like Capricorn. I see Capricorn very strong. Strong Capricorn. I also see strong Taurus, but Taurus with a Libra. They have Libra in them. They might have their moon in Libra or something. Taurus, Libra. And I see Virgo, Gemini. But Virgo, Gemini is just 1 or 2. Taurus, Libra is 3. Capricorn is 4. So Capricorn's leading the way. I also see another thing. You might be dealing with someone now that might have fire energy in them. Aries. I see Aries very strong. 4 times Aries. And 3 Leo and 3 Sagittarius. Okay, so what does this mean? Let me explain it to you, my dear Gemini. When they're excessive, like when we have 4 Capricorns, 4 Aries, it means the majority of Geminis are going to be, the majority of you are going to be dealing with people with fire energy. These fire energies, which are the ones that are 4 are Aries, and then 3 Leo and 3 Sagittarius. But then the earth energy, the 4 Capricorns, 3 Taurus, Libra, and 2 Virgo, Gemini, what it looks to me like, some of you might already be with someone that might be fire energy now, but it might be the wrong fire energy. And then they're showing me a glimpse in the future that someone is coming who is very, very strong, double earth energy with fire. So there is a big difference. Now that person, the person that's coming in the future, that the glimpse is showing about the future, is different than the one that you are dealing with now. This could be a partner, a business partner, a lover, someone that you're with now, that you're dealing with on a daily basis, okay? So what it shows here, it shows that there may be the one that you're dealing with now might be a fire energy with water, maybe fire energy with air energy. They might have air energy in them. But what I'm seeing is the one that's coming in the near future, that person has very strong earth energy. They have strong fire, but they also have water energy in them. And that's very interesting. And in the water energy, it is possible that it can be Cancer, could be Scorpio, or Pisces. Now, there is a possibility now that you might be dealing with someone that could have Pisces or Scorpio very strong, because I see 4 of them. 4 Pisces, 4 Scorpio, which means that you could be dealing with someone that could be now water energy, like Pisces or Scorpio, or even Cancer. So there's 4 Pisces first, 4 Scorpio, and 3 Cancer. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water energy now that might have fire, and then later on, this person disappears, and then comes the earth, because I just feel very strongly that there's an earth energy being shown that they're coming into your future very soon. And I feel like this person is going to be earth, fire, and water, which will make them someone very, very complete in a way, someone very much mature, someone very much that has everything in them. They know how to proceed, what to do. You don't have to teach them anything. They don't have too many faults, and they're very loyal. They have a lot of loyalty within them. Okay, so that's that. That's the other factor is, in regard to air energy, I do see strong Virgo, Gemini, which could be you. You might be a Gemini who might have Virgo, or you could be dealing with someone that is Gemini, Virgo. I also see that Libra again, the air energy. In the air energy, the Libra, Taurus. So in the earth energy, I saw Taurus, Libra. Now I'm seeing Libra, Taurus. So that makes it 6 Libra, Taurus. Someone with Taurus, either born Taurus with Libra in them or Libra with Taurus in them. 6, that's that. And then remember there was Virgo, Gemini in the earth energy, just 2 of them. Now we've got 3 Gemini with Mercury, which is Virgo. And that means 5 Gemini, Virgo here, very strong. And then there's just 2 Aquarius. So you could be in a relationship with someone that might be, for example, Scorpio or Pisces, Aquarius, with a little bit of Aries in them. Example, right? And then that's transitioning in the future when this other situation is being shown. Now let's leave this here. We'll talk about it more as the months go on. We'll be seeing more and more of this, and understanding it more. As the months go on. The next thing I'm seeing here, the Chinese year of the dog, very strong. Very, very strong. Chinese year of the dog. What's this one I'm trying to see? Chinese year of the buffalo here, very strong. So the dog and the buffalo, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Yeah. Chinese year of the buffalo, ox, buffalo, Chinese year of the dog. Then comes Chinese year of the pig. Then comes the Chinese year of the rooster. So the majority of these are 4. There's 4 oxes, buffaloes, 4 Chinese year of the dog, 4 Chinese year of the rooster, and 4 pigs, Chinese year of the pig. So these are the fact that and there's the goat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow. I didn't see that. I thought there were 3. There's Chinese year of the goat, also 4, Chinese year of the rabbit, Chinese year of the horse. They're all 4. So the ones that are really 4, that means the majority of you are going to be dealing with these strong signs. And they are the ox, buffalo, the dog, the rooster, the pig, the goat, and the rabbit, and the horse. The horse is there for 2. There's 4 of them too. Okay. All right. And then comes the other ones, which are only 3. We got the monkey, Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of the snake, and Chinese year of the dragon. And that's all. But the ones that were the most, which I've never had, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. So the ox, the rooster, the dog, the pig. Sorry, what's the other one? Oh yeah, the goat, and then the horse. So that is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Now, let's go through this, which is really, now this is the most important part. Just bear with me. My dear Gemini. Let's have a look at all of this. We've gone through that. We've understood where that is. Now, it says, the messages that have come through meditation. Now is the time for you to create your life, your way, your style. Oh, wow. Look at that. Now is the time for you to create your life, your way, your style. Like I said, just like it showed in the cup, it showed that you are moving to a new office, so you want things your way, or it could be a new home, and you want things your way, your style. You want to, it's like there was a boss, and then the boss has been removed, and now you're the boss. You're the controlling power, and you are an authority, and you want to change things and do things according to the way you want. It's like, to me, it looks like first time you're taking control. Maybe this has been where the management came along, where you're managing a new place and you're dealing with it, your style, your way of work, your strategies. Everything is going to be, you are going to be empowered. That is beautiful. Really wonderful. Now, it says you are the principle of energy, of nurturing, purify, and transformation. So you are a very nurturing energy. You need to know that about yourself. You are very nurturing. So whatever you create, it's going to be wonderful, and it's going to be purified. It's going to be perfect, and it's going to transform everything to the way you want it and to the way you will feel very happy. Transformations are going to be empowering you and empowering your nurturing ability. Something happens late at night. That's very strange. Late at night. I don't know what that exactly means. Something you might be working late at night. But there is something about forgiveness. To forgive something. Forgive at what cost? What is hidden? This is very strange. Okay, so I got these messages, but I'll read them to you and maybe you'll understand what's going on. It says late at night. Forgive. At what cost? Something hidden. Okay, so this, I don't understand it. I just delivered it the way it is. I just feel like there may be something happening late at night. Late at night. You got to be careful if you're working and walking late at night. If there's something happening wrong late at night, it needs forgiveness. Forgive at what cost? So it's being questioned. If I forgive, at what cost do I forgive? At what cost? And forgive. Very bizarre. Maybe you're questioning something that, okay, I will forgive, but at what cost? Maybe there's something hidden that you know. There's something hidden also that you're finding out, and one day at late night, you're finding out something and you want to forgive, but you're saying, okay, at what cost do I forgive? Forgiveness comes at a cost, right? So there is something like that, which is really bizarre. But then after that, there is getting married. So many of you are getting married, starting a new life. Or, it could be getting married or living together. It could be a situation where you're living in with somebody, moving in together, starting a new life together, like getting married, starting a new life together, starting a new career, and finances are improving. So your career and financial status is improving. That's great news. Okay. Now we move on to all the letters that I've got here. Wow. I was given 4 times the letter Y for yes, 4 times the letter J for Japan. Now what I want to say is, whenever there's an amount, like numbers, like we had with the Chinese years, and we had with the star signs, when there's 4, 3, 2, whenever the amount is higher, I've come to terms and realized over the years why this is happening is so that the majority of Gemini are going to be dealing with this particular person or letter, initial, or star sign when they're excessive, when they're 3, 4, more than 2 and 1. Okay, so the majority of you will be dealing with that. Now we're dealing with number 4. 4 times the letter Y for yellow, yes. 4 times the letter J for Japan, Jamaica. Twice the letter M for money. Twice the letter H for horse. Twice the letter A for Alaska. And then the rest are all one. X for X-rays or shield. X is also for Sean, shield, Sheila. N for no, L for love, F for fox, G for Georgia. And then O for Olympics or olives, Q for quails, and K for kangaroo. I was given 3 numbers. Number 9. Number 9 is end of a challenge, the challenge we saw at the beginning of your reading. So the end of a challenge, and then plenty of happiness comes. 9 is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. It is also connected to end of a challenge, maybe end of a challenge for people who are born in the Chinese year of the monkey. Also, it's connected to September, something big happening in September that might have happened. It started in September, connected to people that are born in September who are Libra or Virgo. Remember, we had Virgo, Gemini very strong 5 times, so it could be Virgo, Gemini. So it's also to do with Libra. And also, that's the 9. The 9 happens from the time you see this cup up to 9 weeks. It's going to be overcoming a big challenge and then being very happy and plenty of happiness happening after that. Then I've got number 5, which is connected to the Chinese year of the dragon. It is connected to May, people who are in May who are Taurus or Gemini like you, my dear. So 5 Gemini Virgos. We had 6 Taurus, Libra. And 5 is also connected to major changes taking place from the time you see this cup all the way to May next year, 2026. Or it can be 5 weeks or up to May for some of you. But major changes, the changes are overwhelming. There's so much. So they might take up to 5 weeks or up to May next year. May next year also is something big is going to happen. Some major change in May 2026. The next one is 7. 7 is connected to the Chinese year of the horse. It is about freedom and spiritual growth. It is also connected to people born in July who are Cancer or Leo. You had 3 Cancers. You had a few Leos too. It is connected to 7 from the time you see this cup up to 7 weeks. Or even up to July next year. There's got to be freedom. There's got to be spiritual growth. But freedom, and a lot of spiritual growth. A lot of happiness coming your way. And you might be dealing with someone that's born the Chinese year of the horse. And also somebody that has got Cancer or Leo in them. Either one maybe. Okay. And that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed, my dear Gemini. Do give me a thumbs up. Please continue your support. Watching 1 or 2 extra videos a week for me. In support of my health. It helps me big time. And I'm in absolute gratitude to all of you, to each and every one of you. And I wish you my best wishes, regards, blessings, love, light, and peace. Namaste.